Hey girl, hey! Kiss who went. This is my roommate Chloe.
Hi. I don't know what to say.
So we've lived together for probably 8 months, and we have never done a video together. Well, we did. Yeah, it's about time that we do the roommate tag. Chloe hasn't seen these questions, but I have, so.
Oh shit.
Question number 1. Did you guys know each other before you were roommates?
No.
No. You're like, did we?
Did we? Maybe?
No, we got randomly assigned roommates. Yeah. But it worked out, I guess, kind of. I mean, like.
I kind of like you.
It's whatever. What did you guys initially think of each other the first time you met?
Oh, you go first.
I don't know. The first time we met, I had already moved in because I moved in early, and like I came in and I felt bad because you were in the middle of like unpacking your stuff and you were just like flustered. But you were really nice, and I was like, wow, she's really nice. When I was moving in, I probably would have hit someone because I was so frustrated. You're just really nice and friendly.
That's what I thought too. Well, because like you came in, I was like so excited to see you. I was like, oh my god, I was like roommates. But then you were like, no, you were just really sweet, and so then you left, and then it was very bittersweet. It was very like, okay, she's normal so far.
She hasn't tried to kill me yet, so
she's not weird.
How long did it take until you guys actually became friends?
We were friends like after the first week or 2.
I think it took like a solid month for us to be like
really close.
Like actually like not really filled, you know how
like
because in the beginning you like kind of filter yourself still, even though you're living with someone.
Yeah.
And like I think it took a solid month. And then we realized like how weird each other were, and like because in the beginning we were trying to like put up like our best foot forward, you know.
Yeah.
And then the wall like came down after a month, and we were both like, wow, we're freaks.
After we rushed, it was like
we got in the same sorority, and I think that kind of like bonded us too.
Yeah.
It's not like it was like awkward between us in the beginning, but it's just like
it's always gonna be awkward for roommates. Like I don't know. I feel like that's always gonna be.
We were kind of just like coexisting in the room in the beginning, and then after a month we like actually started to like spend time together and be good friends. What do you guys usually argue about? I don't think we've ever argued.
Things. Like if we're gonna argue about something, it's gonna be something that's like stupid.
Wait,
like,
what have we ever argued about?
Like not like a legitimate argument. Like
we would argue sarcastically.
Yeah.
Like this morning we were arguing about whether Nicki Minaj is a good artist or not.
No. Well, I mean, I was letting you have your opinion. I wasn't.
Yeah, exactly. We don't argue. The thing about us as roommates is that we're both so laid back that you really can't piss the other off unless you really do something bad, which has never happened. Yeah, unless I like go in and like break her computer or like, I don't know, like steal stuff. Yeah, like that one time. Yeah. Nothing has ever happened. What is one thing that really bothers you that your roommate does? You go first. She's like trying to see how bad mine is going to be. Nothing she does like really bothers me. If something would really bother me, I would tell her, because I think one of my pet peeves is like passive aggressive people that let things bother them and don't say anything. Yeah. So like we're very like on the same page with that. So one thing that did bother me that I never actually told you, you're like scared, is like, okay, last semester she would always be up before me, and that light, I hate that light, the bathroom light, whenever it was turned on. No, it's fine. Like I just, when it was left on was the only, I didn't know if you used it on. Yeah. Oh god. No, but it was like fine, like it was not a big deal at all. Okay. But what about you? Oh. I'm scared. The only thing I can think of right now is when I was sick. I got really sick in the beginning of the year, and like on her deathbed sick. The week before I went to like the hospital and like got sick and stuff, I had WOW, and I had WOW and I got sick. It's like this chicken place. It's like chicken tenders and like fries, and I threw up, and that wasn't fun. So like the whole week, and then like I was like getting sick and sick and sick, and then I remember when I actually came back after a rush and I was like not in the hospital, not in a hotel with my mom, I was living here, and Kristee brought back WOW, and I was literally sitting in my bed like trying not to breathe. I never even realized this at all. And then at one point I was like trying to like just take a nap, and I put like tissue in my nose. Are you serious? I plugged my nose, and why didn't you say something? I would have left. Because I felt really bad. You were just like watching your videos, and I was like I'm so sorry. I was like, that didn't even cross my mind. No, it's like, obviously nothing too serious.
Yeah.
Like she left a light on once and I brought in chicken. That's all our problems with roommates.
Yeah.
Do you both have the same passion for makeup? No. I think if you looked at the difference between the makeup on her desk and the makeup on my desk, that will tell you.
It's more like 5 times the amount I have.
You put on makeup like just like a little bit, just for like whatever.
Like, I don't like.
But I like
it's
trying out new makeup.
Yeah, it's not like a thing for me. Like I like sticking with the same thing. Like
yeah.
If I find something good, I'll stick with it like for a really long time. Yeah, like I've been using the same makeup for like 2 years.
Me, on the other hand, I have like a new mascara every week, so it's a little bit different. Yeah. What does your roommate think of your YouTube channel?
Okay, you go first. I'm just kidding.
I thought you were serious for a second. I was like, did you not understand the question?
At first, I looked at your old videos and I was like, oh
God, why did you do that?
I was like, oh my God. That was when we were like
first impression.
It was so funny. And then no, but now it's like I think it's cool. Like I think that people like, because I like you, like you're my friend, like there's so many things that like I look up to you about, now people can look up to you about too.
Aww.
So yeah, like no, it's true. Like there's like kids like that, like because a lot of a lot of videos that go on YouTube are very staged, or very like from what I've seen, like my little sister watches them, they're like usually like, I don't know, weird people. Anyways, yeah, so then I saw yours and you were just like not really staged at all. Like yours was very like goofy and like funny and like,
oh, I'm glad. Yeah. Oh, thank you. That was so nice. Who spends the most time getting ready in the morning? I don't know. I mean, you usually shower in the morning.
Well, it depends. Like usually I'll like work out and then I'll shower. And
yeah.
Then, like,
if you include like the shower.
And if I include my hair, I mean, usually don't do my hair.
The thing is I actually never get ready, because I just don't wear makeup to class and I really don't care.
Yeah.
So if I actually am trying to get ready for something, I'd probably take longer, but like for class she probably takes longer because I don't do anything.
Yeah.
But it's not like either of us take like an extended amount of time to get ready.
Yeah.
Like, so it was something that you didn't realize about the other person until you became roommates.
Oh, that you're a YouTube channel sensation.
No, you knew that before we became roommates.
No, that was...
This is a funny story. Wait, let's tell the story. So, I work at a summer camp, and I was at camp the first time I got an email from Chloe, and I checked it on my break, because I think it was like July when they told us who our roommate was. Oh no, like it involves you. There's nothing like outside of it. But basically, so as soon as we found out who our roommates were, I didn't have access to my phone at first, so she found out first. So she sent me an email. She's like, "Hi, I'm your roommate." I was like, "Oh my God, I've been waiting for this for so long." And she seemed like semi-normal then, so I was like, okay, like this could work. And just kidding. Anyway, so I replied, and then the next email you sent me, you asked me, you're like, are you a YouTube or something like that? And I was like, oh, this is gonna make telling her about my YouTube a lot easier.
Oh wow, wait, how would you tell me if you...
Because I know, I was so worried about that. That was like my #1 thing, is telling whoever my roommate was going to be that I make YouTube videos, because if they're not familiar with it, like I feel like it's such a weird thing. Like, oh, in the room that we share, I'm going to be filming videos of myself and putting them on the internet. I hope that's okay with you. Like, that's just a weird thing.
That's a weird thing, yeah.
But okay, you tell the story of how you found out.
Oh, okay. So I was at a grad party. Friends and I were talking about like our roommates, and like they just got theirs. And then they were like, oh, Chloe, who's yours? I'm like, oh, her name's like Kristee Vetter. And then like one girl like interrupted me, was like, Strawberry Electric 48. And I'm like, what? I'm like, I'm sorry, what? Like strawberry what?
He's so weird.
And then she was like, Strawberry Electric 48 to Kristee's your roommate? I'm like, you know Kristee? She's like, yes, I know Kristee. She's a YouTube star. I'm like, what? And then she was like, she makes YouTube videos. Like, she does makeup. Like, she's so funny. I love her. I'm like, do you know her? She's like, well, I mean, no, but like, you know, she's just so funny. Like, oh my God. And she was just freaking out. And like, I was just like, okay. So.
It was just like so nice that like someone else was the one to explain that to you instead of me, because I didn't know how I was gonna approach that conversation. Like, after stalking you on Facebook and stuff, you seemed like you had such a like perfect like high school life, because like just, okay, I don't know, like I was not involved in my high school at all, and you like were a cheerleader and like you went to prom and stuff, and I was like, wow, she looks like such a normal person. And then when I became roommates with you, I found out that you're really weird and
I'm so
really
funny. No, it's so weird. It's like so BS. I actually like didn't have a good high school experience. Like, I don't think of it as like a good high school.
It's just so weird because like in the summer when I was like stalking you, I was like, wow, she has a perfect life. Like, because you just seem so happy.
Oh,
on your Facebook.
That's what a lot of people tell me. Like, they always just like the first thing they think of me is like happy, and I'm like, That's really funny. But
well, you're happy now.
I am happy now. Like now.
Do you guys sometimes get fed up with each other from seeing each other too often?
Well, we live with each other.
I don't think I've ever been like tired of you to the point where I need to leave.
Yeah, because like we sit there, we're like one of those people, like, it's how I describe it. Like we're one of those people who like live in the same room. We can be together, but we're still alone. Like we can still
like we make time to like do our own stuff, so we're not always like in each other's space.
Like,
but we're like
we'll be like on our beds, just on our computers, and that's like alone time. Like,
or we'll be like talking and just like doing like stupid stuff too at the same time.
Yeah.
And it's like it's not like we're alone in the room at this. Like we can do either.
Mutual.
I guess
It's just like I don't know.
like we're also really good friends, so we spend time together outside of the room, and we don't get tired of each other. So I think it's just like the relationship you have depends on that. I know some people that really only just talk to their roommates when they're in the room, but like they still get along with them. They're just like, not friends outside of it.
Yeah.
But us, and we're also living together next year, so if that says anything. How do you avoid tension when living together?
Oh, so much tension. Just kidding.
You can cut the tension with a knife. There's not really tension just because we're still like, we don't like get up in each other's space all the time.
But no grill.
Together. That's one rule that you guys have while living together. Ooh. I don't think we have rules.
No rules. We're so cool.
No rules. Our RA, I can never say that.
We have roommate agreement.
Yeah, you have to do like a roommate agreement, and I remember like just when she was going through it, we would just like look at each other and like it'd either be like yes, no, or ask the other person, and every single time we're just like ask. Like we really didn't care about rules. But like I don't think we need to have rules because we were both like very similar in the way we
like
live.
Our natural rules, like in ourselves, like our natural,
like we're respectful of each other.
Our habits are like very similar.
Yeah, but it's not like we like draw a line in the room like you can't cross here. Number 13. How do you deal with sharing a bathroom?
I mean,
it's fine.
It's fine.
We share a bathroom with Angel too. She's our suite mate. So
we all just like take showers at different times.
Yeah, we don't have like certain times that people do. It's just like it's not difficult at all actually. The only difficult part is like making sure we have toilet paper at all times. Literally something that no one tells you before you come to college is you will run out of toilet paper every single day.
Every single day.
I don't know how it happens, but we are always out of toilet paper.
Always out.
I don't understand.
Yep.
I like how you're just like echoing everything I say. Like I feel like I'm a backup person right now. This is great.
It's true though.
Do you make 2 separate dinners at night? We eat at the caf. Actually, we eat out a lot. Yeah. But we don't have a kitchen in here. We don't have a kitchen here, so we don't like make our own dinners. Next year we're gonna have a kitchen though, so I'm sure we'll like equally like make each other dinner and just like do our own thing for dinners too.
Yeah.
Depends on like who's there, what's going on. We're living with our friend Melissa next year, so it's gonna be the 3 of us in one bedroom. Dun dun dun.
Like I don't know how it's gonna work.
It's gonna be interesting. Random question. Number 15. Nationalities? We're both white.
Oh really? I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's what you are? Do you use your roommate's things without asking? Not really.
My computer charger. I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, I use her charger.
No, but it's fine. I don't care.
Use my hair dryer.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, sometimes I use a blow dryer.
I don't know. Usually we're just like in the room together and I'll be like, hey, can I use this really quick? Like I just use her straightener because mine's dead. But like it's not a big deal. What are your favorite things to do together?
Oh, every night before we go, yeah, too. Together we sit on our computers and we're alone. But every night when we go to bed, we tell each other 5 things we're grateful for.
Oh yeah.
And it works.
It does work. And then it just leads to like some deep conversation.
It's so nice.
So it's just like before we go to bed, we're just like thinking about life, like and we just like, and then we're like dead. We're like, it's actually really weird if you think about that. Like, we do that like every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, we're in the same sorority and we're friends too. So
we go out to dinner a lot.
Yeah, we do like stuff.
Yeah.
We go places, do fun stuff, go shopping. So yeah. It's not like we have just like roommate activities. What happens when one person gets sick? The other one drives her to the hospital.
AKA the one person equals me.
Like we said, Chloe got like super sick.
I get sick all the time.
But this was like really bad. Like right before sorority recruitment. Yeah, and I remember I was at class and I came back to the room and she had been in the room all day and like I don't even remember. I think you like wrote me a note and you're like, I can't breathe. Like we need to go to the hospital. And I was like, okay, let's go.
Yeah, and then you make me wear a wet mask in your car.
Yeah, Angel had like a surgical mask that I wore. And then I was like, okay, Chloe, I'm sorry, but like you had to wear this mask. I don't want to get sick.
It was so bad. Like I thought I was gonna die. Like I was.
But here you are today.
Yeah.
You made it through the wilderness.
Oh God.
Yeah, I made it through. But so usually even when one person in our building gets sick, everyone gets sick because we have vents that connect the air. So it's just like really hard to avoid getting sick. I actually didn't get your sickness though after that.
No, you,
well, actually,
you're like,
she was really sick because she had tonsillitis, and I don't have my tonsils, so that was a really good deal. That
yeah, like
happened.
that was like really lucky for you.
You're like angry, like for you. Have you ever thought about having pets or a pet? We can't.
We can't.
We can have a fish, but I don't think that'd be. What's the funniest thing you've done together?
Where it's happened, dude. We threw spitballs, didn't we?
What?
Remember Christian and Angel?
Oh yeah.
It was really funny.
Angel was like, our dorm was like right above a parking lot. So Angel was like sitting in the car with her boyfriend. They were just like sitting in the car, and we saw them, and we were like up from the railing. We like got a bunch of like toilet paper, wadded up and like wet, and then we just like threw them at the car.
And we like missed every time.
Every time. One time I hit the window and I was laughing so hard. It was so entertaining.
There are so many funny things. Wait. Oh my.
Has being roommates helped or hurt your relationship? Well, it can only go up from nowhere because I didn't know you.
Yeah. It's ruined our relationship. I'm moving out now. Just kidding.
There's like 1 week left of school.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly couldn't ask for a better roommate for my freshman year of college because I was so worried. I was like, I had heard so many horror stories about roommates.
We got so blessed.
Hashtag blessed. Hashtag proud.
Hashtag blessed.
And it's just like, I think about this all the time, that like, even people that have roommates that they're like get along with, but they don't like talk to that much, they're not friends. Like, I just feel like that's such a like bummer. I mean, it could be worse, but like I'm just so glad that I was roomed with someone, that I get along with so well, and like we just get each other.
We do.
And like
that's so nice.
Yeah. So that's about it. It's definitely helped our relationship, and I couldn't have asked for better roommates.
Aww.
Now your turn.
We're so lucky. Like, I've just thought about it. Like, there's so many, like, I've heard so many people this year complain and move out, and like,
oh yeah, people like,
I just like
try like moving rooms.
I just couldn't imagine that. Like, that would just ruin freshman year for me, for us. Like, so yeah.
That is it. That's all 21 questions of the roommate tag. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have a roommate, do this video.
Yeah.
Comment down below how weird she is. Okay, thanks. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and check out my previous videos. Thank you, Chloe, for being here.
Yep, because I live here. I'm gonna go back to my bed now.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.